Thank you, Chairman Sanchez and the Accountability Commission and audience. I'd say that Construction Employers Association is about a 90-year-old institution or nonprofit construction trade association. We basically represent about 150 contractors and affiliated organizations. We also provide labor relations, collective bargaining, if you will, for 16 building and construction unions throughout northeastern Ohio. One of the main areas beyond the labor relations piece is around safety and education. We run a number of safety education courses and programs at our offices, and most recently the construction employers have created a new association which I also run or manage called Contractors Assistance, which really has three main focuses, and it's directly to be solution, partner focused and oriented. We are looking at opportunities in both contracting, education, and employment as sort of the three focus areas or pillars for us. And in those areas, we then are identifying programs which, again, we feel will be solution oriented to be able to help both in the employment, the contracting, and the education. We started earlier this year with a pilot program, cooperation with Cleveland Schools and Cuyahoga Community College, which was a construction management program, and we ran an 18-week program with 17 students from Cleveland Schools, 12 of which graduated, and our commitment to them was after the 18 weeks we find employment for them with one of the employers, which we did. In certain cases, it may not have been a construction employer, but it could have been two students replaced with the Northeast Ohio Sewer District as an example of partnerships and affiliations. But the goal is to be able to continue that program. We're working now with Ohio State University to develop curriculum to be able to further develop that program. And then also in the educational aspect, we are working with our national association, which is Associated General Contractors, to identify trade programs or construction academies that may exist throughout the United States. There's a number of cities and states and school districts who have specific construction trade programs that we're looking at sort of the best models. And I think, as Terry said, there are a number of Department of Labor and the state of Ohio, it means jobs through the Department of Development, that are really focusing upon construction industry from a future career opportunity. And certainly here in our community in Northeastern Ohio, we recognize the opportunity and the need to provide employment. A lot of those funds will be in advanced energy, green sustainability, and trying to identify new industries and ways that our community and actually the nation can be on the cutting edge and develop programs. So we hope to, along with use of ASAP and Hard-Headed Women and a number of other associations throughout the community, find ways to work on employment opportunities. I'd say that under the contracting piece, we just this afternoon had a kickoff for a mentor protege program where we actually are matching small minority contractors who've been in business for 3 to 5 years, who have a minimum, I think it's $400,000 in annual sales or construction receipts, in a program that will pair them and match them with major contractors. And we had about 8 companies who are confirmed and will be matched, and there will be a number of educational support services with the goal of, again, increasing and growing the number of minority contractors, both for basically the solution of increasing their capabilities so that they can serve and work in larger projects. The last thing I'd say in terms of our efforts is really then around also looking at the opportunity to enforce or support laws that exist around equal opportunity or residency, and we continue to, with our committee, look at ways in which we can engage and be supportive of those initiatives and efforts. So from an update standpoint, those are the projects that both construction employers and contractor assistants are involved.